Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss receipts and payments account in page number 71. Exercise number 1. From the following information given below, prepare receipts and payments account of Kurunji Sports Club for the year ended 31st December 2018. Opening balance of cash in hand 4,000. Salaries paid 3,000. See, salaries paid is a revenue expenditure. It should be appear on the payment side. Life membership fees received, receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Subscription received, it is a receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Rent received, to be treated as a receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Paid for printing charges, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Locker rent received, revenue receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Then tournament receipt also to be treated as a receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Tournament expense to be treated as an expense, it should be appear on the payment side. Investment purchase, capital expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Then we are going to find the answer. See, problem number 1. Receipts and payments of account of Kurunji Sports Club as on 31st December 2018. The problem started with the opening balance, like 2 balance brought down. Then second one, salary is paid. It is an expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side 3,000. Life membership is received. Capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side 10,000. Then subscription received. Revenue receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Rent received, revenue receipt appear on the receipt side. Paid for printing charges, it is a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Locker rent received, revenue receipt appear on the receipt side. Then tournament receipt, revenue receipt, it should be appear on the debit side, that is receipt side. And tournament expense, it is a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. And investment purchase, it is a capital expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Then we are going to close the total. First we put the total. Which side is the highest amount? Debit side is the highest amount, 46,000. The same total also appear on the debit side. The difference 5,000 to be treated as a balance in hand at the end of the accounting period. So these receipts and payments started with the opening balance and end with the closing balance. All revenue receipt and capital receipt are to be appear in the receipt side. All revenue payments and capital payments are appear on the credit side. Then problem number 2. From the information given below, prepare receipts and payments account of Coimbatore Cricket Club for the year ending 31st March 2019. Bank overdraft, it is an unfavorable balance, so it should be appear on the credit side, that is a payment side of the receipts and payments account. Cash in hand, favorable balance, it should be appear on the debit side, that is a receipt side 1,000. Wages paid for ground maintenance, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Subscription received, previous year, current year, subsequent year, all subscription to be considered as a revenue receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side of the receipts and payment account. Wages yet to be paid. Yet to be paid means not yet paid, unpaid. So it should not be come under the receipts and payments account because it should be treated as an outstanding. It cannot be converted into cash. So it should be omitted to be recorded in receipts and payments account. Interest on loan paid 2,000. That is a revenue payment, it should be appear on the payment side. Honorarium paid, revenue payments, it should be appear on the payment side. Water and electricity charges 700, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Match expense, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Sports material purchase, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Match fund receipt, it is a capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Legacies received, capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Closing cash balance, it should be appear on the payment side, that is at the end of the accounting period. Donation received for pavilion, it is a capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Then come to the problem. See, balance, cash in hand opening balance to be appear on the debit side. Buy balance brought down, that is bank overdraft unfavorable balance, it should be appear on the credit side. Then subscription received previous year, current year, subsequent year, total 10,500 to be treated as a revenue receipt. Match fund received, it is a capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Legacy also capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Donation received for pavilion also to be treated as a capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Then wages for ground maintenance, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Interest on loan, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Honorarium paid 2,800, it is a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Water and electricity charges, it should be treated as a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Match expenses also revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Sports material purchase also to be treated as a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Closing balance of cash, then we are going to put the total, both side total 20,700, the difference 2,400 to be treated as a balance at the end of the accounting period. Okay, all revenue expenditure and capital expenditure are appear on the payment side, all revenue receipt and capital receipt are appear on the receipt side. Then see the problem number 3 from the information given below. Prepare receipts and payments account of Madurai Mother Teresa Magalir Mandram for the year ended 31st December 2018. See particulars: cash balance opening, bank balance also opening, sale of newspaper revenue receipt, stationery purchased revenue expenditure, audit fees paid revenue expenditure, then entrance fees received revenue receipt, sundry charges revenue expenditure, scholarship given revenue expenditure, interest on investment revenue receipt, fire insurance premium paid revenue expenditure, subscription received revenue receipt, furniture purchased capital expenditure, purchase of newspaper revenue expenditure, then depreciation on furniture is non-cash item, it should not come under the receipts and payments account. So these items are simply ignored. Then closing balance of cash in hand to be appear on the payment side. Conveyance paid, that is revenue expenditure. Sale of furniture, capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Then we are going to prepare the problem. See, receipts and payments of Madurai Mother Teresa Magalir Mandram as on 31st 12. To balance brought down cash 2,000, at bank 3,000, total 5,000. Sale of newspaper, old newspaper, revenue receipt 500. Entrance fees received, revenue receipt 3,000. Interest on investment, revenue receipt 2,000. Subscription received 8,500, revenue receipt. Sale of furniture, capital receipt. Then stationery purchased, revenue expenditure, so payment side. Audit fees, revenue expenditure, payment side. Sundry charges, revenue expenditure, payment side. Scholarship given 2,000, revenue expenditure, payment side. Fire insurance premium paid 1,500, revenue expenditure, payment side. Furniture purchased, capital expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Purchase of newspaper, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Conveyance paid 1,000, payment side. Then last item, cash balance is given in the problem 2,500 also appear in the payment side. So which side is the highest amount? Payment side is the highest amount. First we put the total on payment side, total 27,700. The same total also appear in the debit side. The difference 4,700 to be treated as a unfavorable balance. That is, two balance carried on bank overdraft. That is, a payments exceeds receipt. The difference 4,700 to be treated as a unfavorable balance. That is bank overdraft. Problem number 4, page number 72. Mayiladuthurai Recreation Club gives you the following details. Prepare receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Opening balance cash, opening bank balance. These two items are appear in the receipt side. That is, it should be appear in the receipt side of the receipts and payments account. Two balance cash, bank, 25,000, 14,000. Then donation received is a capital receipt. It should be appear on the receipt side of the receipts and payments account. Then sale of old equipment, also capital receipt. It should be appear on the receipt side. Refreshment charge, it is a revenue expenditure, 13,000. It should be appear on the payment side, 13,000. Then club annual day collection, it is a revenue receipt. It should be appear on the receipt side. Then construction of tennis court, it is a capital expenditure, 7,000, to be appear on the payment side of the income and expenditure account. Then a receipt from charity show, that is a revenue receipt. It should be appear on the receipt side of the receipts and payments account. Then rent paid, revenue expenditure. It should be appear on the payment side. Salary of watchman, also revenue expenditure, payment side. Club annual day expense, revenue expenditure, payment side. Lighting charges, revenue expenditure, payment side. Billiards table purchased, capital expenditure, also to be appear on the payment side. Then expenses of charity show, revenue expenditure, to be appear on the payment side. Sale of investment, that is the capital receipt, appear on the receipt side. Then closing cash balance 12,000. Then we are going to put the total. So 1,48,000. So receipt side is the heavier than credit side. So receipt side total exceeds credit side. First we put the total on receipt side, rupees 1,48,000. The same total also appear on the payment side. The difference 50,000 to be treated as a balance. That is a favorable balance. Excess of receipt to our payment. Then come to problem number 5. From the following information, prepare receipts and payments of Kadalur Kabaddi Association for the year ended 31st March 2019. The problem started with opening balance, then bank overdraft, stationery purchased, travelling expense, dividend received, general expense, admission fees, courier charge, municipal taxes, interest and bank charges, miscellaneous expense, upkeep of ground, grant from government, telephone charges, endowment fund receipt, insurance premium paid, electricity charges, closing cash balance. Then we are going to find out the closing bank balance. Now we are going to prepare the receipts and payments account of Kadalur Kabaddi Association. See, come to the problem. Receipts and payments account of Kadalur Kabaddi Association. The problem started with the opening balance of cash in hand 11,000. Then bank overdraft, that is the unfavorable balance. It should be appear on the credit side. Stationery purchased, it is a revenue expenditure. It should be appear on the payment side. Traveling expense, also revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Dividend received, revenue receipt, so it should be appear on the receipt side. General expense, it is a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Admission fees, revenue receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side. Then courier charges, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Municipal taxes paid, also revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Interest and bank charges, also revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Miscellaneous income, it is a revenue receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side of the receipts and payments account. Upkeep of ground, it is a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Grant from government, it is a capital receipt, it should be appear on the receipt side of the receipts and payments account, 12,000. Then telephone charges, revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Endowment fund receipt, it is a capital receipt, so it should be appear on the receipt side, 10,000. Insurance premium paid, insurance premium paid is a capital revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Then electricity charges, also to be treated as a revenue expenditure, it should be appear on the payment side. Closing cash balance 1,750. So then we are going to check the total, which side is the highest amount. So credit side is the highest amount, 44,850. The same total also appear on the debit side. The difference 4,500 to be treated as a bank overdraft, that is unfavorable balance. See, payment side exceeds receipt side. Okay, these are all 5 exercises are completed. Now students, you are requested do the above exercise once again. Okay, today class is over. We will see later tomorrow. Thank you.